Hello everyone, the new Brawl Talk just released an hour ago and boy did they cook with this update. This is honestly one of the best Brawl Talks I've seen in a while. Everything, the skins, the events, the return of Siege, the trophy rework, everything is just so hype and I'm really excited for it. But anyway, with an update of course comes 6 brand new Hypercharges, and I'm going to rank all of them from worst to best. Keep in mind that this is purely just speculation as I have not play tested the Hypercharges yet, so take this with a grain of salt. I'll be releasing a video ranking every Hypercharge in the game, including these 6, once the update actually comes out, so stay tuned for that. Also, sorry if my voice sounds weird, it's currently 1 in the morning and I'm trying to not wake my family up. But without further ado, let's get into it. In last place we have Daryl's Hypercharge. The effect is that he will spray bullets around him while using his super during his Hypercharge. I feel like this is pretty lackluster, honestly. Usually Daryl's super is used to gain ground or for mobility, not for big damage. I mean, it might help a little bit, but Daryl is currently already so busted in the meta that I don't think his Hypercharge makes much of a difference. It could be decent based on how fast you can cycle it, but honestly I would probably only use it for the stat boost. It's not Pearl Hypercharge level terrible, but not the best for sure. I'll put it in C tier. Not much to say. Number 5 we have Otis's Hypercharge. The effect is that he will stun the enemy as well as silence them with his super. Yeah, it's a pretty generic Hypercharge and nothing too crazy about it, but I've literally seen people put it in F tier. I mean, that's just not true. Think about it. It is a 3-second stun, or 4 seconds with the first star power. Not that anyone uses that one, but that is I think the longest stun in the whole game. I get the thing about the silence being useless because of the stun, but you guys are acting like a stun is worse than silence. This Hypercharge could honestly be useful in some scenarios, like when you're trying to stop someone from scoring in Brawl Ball. If you silence them, they can just walk the ball in, but they can't do the same when stunned. Yeah, it isn't the flashiest Hypercharge, but I'm just glad Otis even got a Hypercharge, honestly. He's been forgotten for ages, and people continue to underrate him after just seeing his Hypercharge. All in all, I'll put it in C tier, next to Daryl. Pretty decent. Number 4 we have Penny's Hypercharge. The effect is that the turret fires twice instead of once. Now, I don't know if the effect is permanent until the turret is destroyed, or it is just within the Hypercharge duration. If it is just within the Hypercharge duration, then this is F tier for sure, absolutely awful. You at most get 2 shots from the turrets and that's it. So it's safe to assume that it's a permanent effect until the turret is destroyed, which in that case it's pretty decent, since you can throw the turret into a safe spot that is hard for enemies to get to and just really annoy the enemies. And this also somewhat fixes Penny's weakness over a turret's shots just being way too easy to dodge, but it still is probably not going to provide a ton of value, but it will make her a bit better in the meta. Definitely not a bad Hypercharge. I'll put it in B tier, but it may be C tier. Number 3 we have 8-Bit's Hypercharge. The effect is that the turret now has a laser that automatically shoots nearby enemies. Basically the turret is now a Jessie turret, except way better. More HP, more range, and along with the damage increase. I mean, the potential for this Hypercharge is insane. There is so many ways you can abuse this. The turret also has way more HP than usual, I think around 7400 HP, so it can be used to tank shots and just overall will be so much harder to take down, as previously it was pretty easy to kill an 8-Bit turret. I feel like 8-Bit is going to be so meta and heist now. He already is really good, but his Hypercharge will bump him up into S tier for sure. Definitely a really good Hypercharge, I'll put it in high B tier. Number 2 we have Ruff's Hypercharge. The effect is that the super will instantly charge a teammate's Hypercharge. Again, the potential for this Hypercharge is huge, though honestly I was pretty surprised they went through with this idea. I saw this exact concept on like Reddit or something a while ago, but I didn't think they would actually do it because not all brawlers have a Hypercharge yet, but they did it anyway, which is pretty interesting. Anyway, this Hypercharge by itself doesn't provide much values to Ruffs, but if you pair it with a brawler with a busted Hypercharge like Gale, Mortis, Sandy, Fang, especially ones that take usually a long time to charge, the synergy is going to be crazy, especially in ranked. I can already see so many broken comps with this. The only problem is it might be hard without the right teammates with the right brawlers, so might be a bit more difficult pushing ladder with randoms, but still overall a really great Hypercharge. I'm gonna put it in A tier. Last but not least, we have Stu's Hypercharge. The effect is that he will have infinite supers during his Hypercharge. Yep, his mutation is back. I shouldn't even have to explain why this Hypercharge is broken. I'm sure we already know from the damn Godzilla event. This Hypercharge paired with the Gas of Heal star power is going to be busted. I'm already picturing dribbling the ball all the way to the other side of the map and scoring easily. It's basically going to be Melody on release, but maybe even better. Stu after this will finally be in S tier, I hope. He also has not been played a lot recently. Obviously, his Hypercharge is going in S tier. The mobility and versatility is through the roof. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Sorry if the quality isn't the best, this is actually my first time making a video with this style. But if you enjoyed it, then stay tuned to my future content, and I would appreciate some feedback on how to make the videos better. Thank you and have a great day.